Hi everyone, today I'll show you a summer dress that I've made. I used a Mccalls pattern, which is from their Learn to Sew range, so it's quite an easy pattern to use. It also doesn't have any openings because you put it on over your head, but it has an elasticated waist which just cinches you in at the waist. It's also ideal if you're losing weight or maybe put on a couple of pounds because it's not a tight fitted dress, but with the waist it doesn't. So keep watching to see the dress and to see how I made it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I stitched the bodice at the shoulder seams, did the same with the lining fabric, and then laid them on each other right sides together and stitched around the neckline. I then trimmed it close to the seam and then flipped it the right way around and gave it a press. So this is the right side facing up. I've done one armhole and I have enclosed that, so you can see here that there's no facing and you can't see the stitching because it's all enclosed on the inside. So I will show you how I did that because I now need to do it for the other armhole. So I flipped it over so the lining is facing up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it. So I will do a roll along here, so I'm rolling all the way across and just keep going to make sure you can see what I'm doing, and when I reach the end I'm going to get the top fabric. I'm just going to flip that over and match up the seams, which will be the shoulder seams on this one. So the right sides are facing each other and everything's enclosed in a little tube, and then I will put a pin in that, and then I will pin all the way along. So I'll show you in a minute. I have pinned all this now, so this is what it looks like. You just have to be careful when you do stitch along here that you are only stitching the two pieces here, the two layers, because everything else is all bundled up into here, so you don't want to catch any of that. So I'm just going to go and run this through my machine and then I have to pull it out, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment. So I've run this through on the machine and you can see from here, because I've used navy thread because obviously it's navy on one side and white on the other, I just didn't want to rethread my machine, so you'll see the navy stitching along here. It looks like a really narrow seam. That's because it has been cut close to the edge, so I didn't have a big thick seam. So this is what we do. So we stick one arm in and you're literally just pulling it out of the tube. It's like a magic trick when you get those people who pull the scarves out from their sleeve. Well, this is what it feels like, except you're revealing the other end of the top. It's still a bit caught up here. Bit of a shake. And there it is. So I need to obviously give this a good press. So that is one shoulder, and then that is the other one. And as you can see from here, no facings, because I don't really like facings. No bias binding around the edges. It is just done lovely, nice and neatly. The only thing is I need to now do the sides, which is easy enough to do. Let's just flip that. And so you take the edges and then you can just sew along, and then turn it inside out, and that is how you then do the sides as well. This is the bodice fully lined, so everything is all enclosed up here and around the armholes, and the sides. So the inside of the dress where you'll wear it is you're not going to have any raw edges or any stitching because it's all enclosed between the back of the top fabric and the bottom of the lining fabric, if that makes sense. So that is the bodice, fully lined, all enclosed, and now I'm on the part where I attach the skirt with I have an elasticated casing because it's elasticated at the waist, and then the skirt attaches on the bottom. But that is the bodice all done. I then had to create the casing for the elastic. So I put the top and the bottom together, did 2 lines of stitching to create the casing and inserted the elastic, and then hemmed the item.